Axoloti. This Mexican amphibian can regenerate not just limbs, but also parts of its heart, spinal cord, and even parts of its brain throughout its life. I need to be able to do that. Mantis Shrimp. Known for having the fastest punch in the animal kingdom, some species can strike with the force of a .22 caliber bullet. They also have one of the most complex visual systems in nature, capable of seeing polarized light and UV. Add that superpower to my list too. Glass frog. These frogs are nearly transparent. You can see their internal organs through their skin. Their bones are green, helping them to camouflage against the leaves. If I had that superpower, I could save a lot of money on x-rays when I go to the doctor. Pangolin, the only mammal completely covered in scales. Pangolins can roll into an almost impenetrable ball when threatened. They are also one of the most trafficked mammals due to the demand for their scales and meat. I'm good. My skin is already scaly. Giant anteater. With a tongue that can extend up to 2 foot, they can slurp up over 30,000 ants or termites in a day. Their claws are so long they have to walk on their knuckles to keep their claws sharp. Sounds painful. Cuttlefish, master of camouflage. They can change color, pattern, and texture in less than a second. They also have a W-shaped pupil, giving them wide field of view while maintaining the ability to focus on specific objects. Of course, W stands for wide field of view. Zombie snails. The flatworm Leucocaridium paradoxum infects snails, turning their eye stalks into colorful, pulsating mimics of caterpillars to attract birds. Once eaten, the worm completes its life cycle in the bird, leaving the snail behind. That's a low-life worm. Elephant shrew. Despite their name, they're more closely related to elephants, aardvarks, and manatees than shrews. They're known for their high-speed chases, reaching speeds up to 28.8 kilometers per hour, or 17.9 miles per hour. Hey, it's Thumper the rabbit. Parrot fish. They sleep in a mucus cocoon to protect themselves from parasites and predators. Also, they are responsible for much of the sand on beaches, as they grind up coral with their beaks, excreting fine sand. So that's where all the sand comes from. Leafy Sea Dragon. A master of the skies, this relative of the seahorse looks almost identical to seaweed, floating through the water with leaf-like appendages. Unlike seahorses, the male carries the eggs but doesn't have a pouch. Instead, the eggs are attached externally. They're serious about their disguise. Honey badgers, often cited as one of the most fearless animals, they have a resistance to snake venom and bee stings, allowing them to raid beehives and snake burrows with impunity. It would be nice to have that superpower too. Naked mole rats. These creatures live in large colonies with a queen, much like ants and bees. They're virtually immune to cancer, feel no pain from acid or chili peppers, and can survive without oxygen for up to 18 minutes. Hummingbird hawk moth. This moth hovers like a hummingbird to feed on nectar with an incredibly fast wing beat rate of 70 to 90 beats per second, making a humming sound. I want to fly. Archer fish. They shoot down insects by spitting jets of water with pinpoint accuracy, a skill that requires adjusting for light refraction and distance. And we thought we were the first to use squirt guns. Eye. This peculiar lemur uses a long, thin middle finger to tap on trees, listening for hollow sounds to find insects, then hooks them out with the same finger. That finger comes in handy for shooting a whirl of bird.